Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. I'm super excited. Today we tried something new with some lights and everything, so tell me what you think about it. And I was looking for a concept for today's video and I thought about a video, so I think it was on Azil YouTube video channel. Yeah, if you're French you might know her. She did a video where she just asked questions for her future self in like 5 years, and I figured out that it was super cool and exciting to do because I always do a letter for myself each year, and it's been a few years, I think 2 years since I haven't done it, and each year I'm like, I should do it, I definitely want to do it, because I feel like looking back at yourself is so cool, and seeing the progress you've made in a year or 2 or 3 or 5 is so cool, guys. So yeah, it's also one of my very first video just talking to a camera. Usually it's like just filming my life or just random thoughts, so tell me what you think about it. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Anyway guys, so I tried to organize the question I want to ask to myself in 5 years, but you'll see at the end it's kind of a random mix of questions. So yeah, and definitely do this exercise just for yourself. Just write down some ideas, some question for each year or for in 5 years. It's a way to reflect on yourself and just see the change you made and the progress, and yeah, it's very cool, guys. Okay, so the question to my friend, oh yeah, I didn't explain, but actually the aim of this video is kind of to do this video in 5 years and just answer the question. Maybe YouTube won't exist in 5 years anymore, I don't think so. Or maybe I won't do YouTube videos anymore, might be true. We'll see. So yeah, if I'm looking back, I'm looking at my textbook where I just wrote down some question for my future self. So the first area is about studies and work, because I'm finishing my master in a year and a half. Did you graduate it? Did you get your diploma? And I have to write a thesis in a year. What did you wrote about? Because I have no idea what I should write about, so tell me, how did it go? About the ceremony, how did it happen? What did it look like? How was it? Where was it? Who was there? So many questions about this, so yeah, just tell me about that. And where do you work now? Because at the moment I'm working in the innovation as a designer in a real estate promoter French group. But where do you work? Which city? Because at the moment I'm in Paris, but also in which company? What do you do? What is your job actually? Are you still a designer? Which type of designer are you? Or are you something else? Are you giving classes? That's also a good question, because I would love teaching stuff, so tell me. Because I'm 26 technically at the moment when I'm looking at it, and now I'm 21, so it's very weird, and I feel like in 5 years so many stuff might have changed. Maybe you're still in the same company, so tell me about that. I don't know. About life more generally, where do you live? Are you still in Paris? Do you still rent a place? Did you like live abroad again? Because did you went back to Australia? Too many questions. Because yeah, at the moment I'm living in Paris. I'm renting a place in the 8th arrondissement of Paris, the Paris of Paris. It's very cool, but do you still like rent a place, or are you planning to buy something? Because I know I would love to. Do you plan to live somewhere else? At the moment I would love to. The problem is that innovation is mainly situated in like capitals or really big cities. What about your boyfriend, your friends from high school or friends from uni? What are they doing at the moment? What did they become? Are you still in contact with them? I hope so. What about your family? How are they doing? Where are they at the moment? Did you actually, because I was wondering about friends, and then I had the question, did you went to one of your friends' wedding? I feel like 26, to me 26 is a bit early stage to have a wedding for myself. But I feel like some of my friends might have done a wedding, or might be planning a wedding. Or maybe I am and I don't know, but I don't think so. But so many stuff can change. So, or maybe my sister, because she's my big sister. Wow. Wow, it's so exciting. What about your physical and mental health? Actually, I have so many questions about health after that, but at the moment, you're average, I would say. You're not doing so many sports. Actually, you're not doing any sports since the end of the first lockdown. So technically, April 2020, May 2020, you're in January 2021. But I feel like you didn't find the sport or the activity you really want to do. So did you find one? And about mental health, I think 2020 was a hard year. I hope everything is going back to normal and you're dealing with stuff. Tell me about that. What about your cat? I was wondering about Malibu. It's her name actually. I hope she's still here and she's still alive and doing fine. But chances are she's at the moment 8, I think. So in 5 years she will be 13, which is pretty old for a cat. So yeah, tell me about her. Maybe you got another pet, or your parents got another pet. What about your habits? Because there are so many habits I want to have, but I feel like I might never really do them. Like, it's stuff that I'm gonna do a few weeks in a year or a few days in a week, but it's not really a habit. So I really hope deep down that you've done these habits, because I'm trying to implement them in 2021, so you better have done them in 2026. It's about drinking more water, because at the moment I can spend one day without drinking water and actually drinking nothing. What about meditation and yoga? Because I feel it's something I should explore more. I've done a few yoga and meditation thing in 2019, I think, and I felt so much better after that. So hope you've done some, or maybe you found something else. About reading, now at the end of during the lockdown in 2020 you read more. I don't know, and now I'm reading the Midnight Library, and I really hope in 2021 I'm gonna read more. So I hope in 2026 you've read a lot, and actually you've kept notes about this, because I'm trying to implement a technique where you actually write down about your books, about books you've read, so you can remember them. So I hope you've done that. What about journaling and bullet journaling? I feel like it's something that might really help also to organize, to reflect. So tell me about that. Have you kept it? Do you do another thing now? I don't know. And about creating, this is a habit I want to have. I should have wrote drawing at first sight, but then I was like, I prefer actually really creating. Do you create stuff? Maybe videos, photos, TikToks, I don't know. What are you creating at the moment? About traveling, I know at the moment I can't travel, but fingers crossed in 2026 I will have travel. So where did you go? Where did you travel? At the moment I really want to go to Scotland, to Edinburgh, to Dublin, because I feel like there are big cities quite near Paris. Maybe you explore more Paris and France also, because there are so many places to go. I'd like to go to Montreal, to Morocco, to Germany. And did you travel with friends? Because actually I've quite never traveled with friends properly. So did you travel with your friends? Tell me about that. Maybe with Tom you've traveled also, so tell me about that. Or maybe you just live in a foreign country, so you've been traveling during years. I don't know. Did you went back to Australia? I don't know, but maybe you've done it, so then about your side work and social media thing, about YouTube. Are you still on YouTube? Are you actually on YouTube? Because I've been filming videos since a few months, but yeah, I feel like it's really becoming a thing since the end of 2020 during the second lockdown. So yeah, tell me about that, how YouTube is going on, or are you creating on another platform? What about your online shop and your sticker illustration shop? And what about your art journey? Did you created stuff? Did you paint it? Did you draw some stuff? I don't know. So many questions. Do you still have a side job? What I call side job is what I'm doing here on YouTube or social media or whatsoever. Are you continuing this, or if you're not, why? You also have a secret project at the moment, so did you actually made it, created it, went to the end of the process? Did it work? What did it become? Did it become something? About the world more generally, I have so many questions about first COVID. Hopefully if you haven't heard of COVID since a few years now, how did it ended? Did you get the vaccine? I think so, but you never know. Was there any new pandemics? I'm sorry guys, I know we don't want a new pandemic, but maybe there was. Hopefully not, but yeah. Do you still wear a mask on the street? Or I feel like you might not wear a mask, but maybe you wear more mask when you are like... Why is Siri talking? Maybe you still wear a mask like when you're sick, or when one of your family members is sick, or maybe it's just a thing that didn't happen. What about wars? Were there any big wars or big events or dramatical events? And if so, I'm sorry, and I hope everything is fine. At the moment, you might have a new president also. I don't know why I thought about that, guys, but I was just like, oh, about France. Oh yeah, we should have another president, or maybe the same. Then no. So we'll see. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of I don't know and we'll see, and tell me about it in this video. Sorry. What about innovation? Because I'm like in an innovative area. So what is your smartphone? I'm currently having an iPhone 11, even if the iPhone 12 is already here. So do you have like the iPhone 12, 13, 16? Or do you have another smartphone, or do you still have an iPhone 11? I don't think so. Who knows? What about your laptop? I feel like at the end of 2021 I would like to change my laptop, but tell me about that. What about tech stuff? Do you have any tech stuff, new tech stuff, like a watch, or I don't know. I don't know, tell me. Is your home more connected? In 2021 it started with lights, but tell me about that. And what about technology more generally? I don't know, I feel like in 5 years so many things can happen, so tell me about that. What about social media? Because I feel like 5 years ago social media was so different from now. Is there a new social media you're on? Are you still on social media? What are they becoming? I'm currently using Instagram a lot, a bit of Twitter. I'm not using Facebook that much, I would say not even like once a week or something. Snapchat once a week or twice a week when I receive something, but that's it. I kind of like Pinterest. And TikTok was the big reveal in 2020. I've done a few TikToks, but have you done more TikToks? I think you should, so I hope you did. And yeah, maybe there is a new social media we don't know about. Are you feeling okay? How are you feeling? And I hope you're feeling okay. What about also your back issues? I used to have some back issues a few years from now ago. You understood? And yeah, I want to know how it's going on. At the moment it's going pretty good actually. Sometimes my back hurts when I don't know, I just don't take care of it, but yeah, let me know. What about your plants? Yeah, so many random questions at the end, I told you guys. Yeah, what about plants? Because I feel like it's something I really like, but some of them are dying here because we don't have enough sun in this flat. But maybe you have a lot, or maybe they just all died. I hope this bamboo is going well. At the moment one of them is dying, but the rest of them, I hope they're doing well. Oh, did you have fun these past few years? This is very important because at the moment you feel like it's been a tough year and it's kind of a year that was stolen in a way. So I hope you just enjoyed so much the next few years, the past few years. What have you done? What happened? Tell me about that. Is daily January a thing? Like, did it become a yearly habit you have? Like doing one video every day in January? What does your setup look like? I mean, that's the first video I'm having a setup, but tell me about that. Did you find what you are truly passionate about in life? I feel like I love doing so many stuff, but there is not one thing that I feel like I'm really passionate about and I could give everything into. Do you love who you are becoming at the moment? I hope you do, and I feel like it's so important. What about fashion and style? Yeah, it's a really good question. 2020 was a big moment where I started thinking about my style and how I want to style my clothes and how I can be sustainable enough for our lovely planet. How is doing our planet, by the way? So yeah, I hope you're buying more and more sustainable thing, and hopefully only sustainable things. Did you do like your hair bleach or something? I don't think so, but maybe you did. And yeah, I just got my ears pierced actually a few days ago. So how is going on? Do you have another, like the second, I don't know how to say, but did you make something about that? That's pretty much it for my question. It was a lot of questions, guys. This is so exciting. This is such a cool exercise to do. So you should definitely try it, or just write down some questions you want to have an answer about in 5 years. And actually I asked Tom if he had any question for myself in 5 years other than personal questions. One of them was, do you have a dog? But I already asked you. Do you have regrets? That's a big question. How were the last 5 years, basically? The next question was, what do you remember of your job at the moment? So yeah, these are Tom's questions for yourself, so answer them. Anyway guys, hope you like this chill video. Hope you like the background. Actually, I really like it. I might film more and more videos like that, Q&As, or just me talking basically. Now I'm gonna drink some water and yeah, I hope you like it, and I'll see you tomorrow actually. Bye.